Holy shit. The power of Christ needs to compel whoever said this was a good idea for The Exorcist. Guys, how is everybody doing? Welcome back to the Exorcist review series. Sorry, this is a little bit late. I've been very busy catching up on reviews. I am very tired. But, with that all out of the way, here are my thoughts on The Exorcist 2, The Heretic, with crickets. Yeah. Without further ado, here are my thoughts on The Exorcist 2, The Heretic. And moving right on to the mixed elements. Yes. No positives, not even one. Moving on to my mixed elements is that I do like seeing Regan return, but my mixed elements is seeing Regan return. I think that she is brilliant in this movie. I love seeing her back. I feel that her performance in this is just as good as in the first movie. In this movie, we get to see more of her happier side of the character. She's more happy, more loving, before like the ending of the movie, where she becomes possessed again because we need another idea so we can make another fucking $400 million. But where it comes to my mixed elements is like, did we really need to bring her back if the entire movie she's just gonna sit there and look pretty and just staring to a fucking hypnotizing, gleaming light just going, yes, yes, no, do you hear me? That's basically her entire fucking role in this movie. Is just that. Why bring her back if you're basically just gonna waste her? Straight on to the negatives is the whole hypnotizing bullshit going on in this movie, where this movie is a sequel to the original Exorcist, where apparently a new priest comes in to help Regan to find out more about the mysteries of the Exorcist. Why this priest had to jump out the window and kill himself. Why Regan doesn't remember any of this stuff. So the idea is that we're gonna have Regan sit in a chair with a stupid fucking headband on her head, staring into a gleaming fucking light, doing this the entire goddamn fucking movie, and have the weird noises go on going beep, 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 and just have her hypnotize and say yes in a very awkward way. That is the entire fucking movie. Who the fuck wrote that on paper, first of all? Who the fuck said, you know what? How do we make a sequel to The Exorcist? You know that really iconic movie that scared a bunch of people out of the theater, that made a lot of people give nightmares? You wanna know what my idea is? We're gonna have the girl that was possessed sit in a chair, get hypnotized, and just do nothing the entire movie. Oh, we have crickets too, because crickets are fucking cool, apparently. This entire movie is just Regan sitting in a chair, being hypnotized by a hypnosis thing. That is your movie. I'm wearing no pants. No joke. Bare legs, baby. I need some enjoyment. I need to feel at least a little bit more comfortable after watching this piece of shit film. Yeah, your entire movie is just Regan sitting in a chair being hypnotized, and especially the noise that it makes is going beep, beep. And you could even close your eyes just to get through a scene without being fucking annoyed or just fucking aggravated. You were just being like, if I just want to sit there, like, please just stand, please just stand. All I would hear if I closed my eyes was just beep, beep, beep. It's like, I can't even close my eyes in fucking peace. Who wrote this movie? So they tried to recreate scenes from The Exorcist, which were fucking god awful. The makeup on fucking Regan is so bad, and which is surprising. This movie came out 4 years after the original Exorcist. So you're telling me a movie that was made 4 years before this movie had better makeup and better effects than a movie made 4 fucking years later? What? And they try to recreate it, but you can definitely tell it's somebody else, that they're taller, they're skinnier, their neck is more tall. They have the same pope for no fucking reason, and the makeup on her looks horrible. They gave her different colored contact lenses. Why recreate it for no reason if you're just gonna mess it up? What the fuck was the point? For somebody who's not a biggest fan of The Exorcist, I'm not the hugest Exorcist fan. That aggravates me and offends me. What is this setting? What is the setting of this film? In a fucking dance recital? Like, there's scenes where she'll just sit there, and there's like glass around them, and then there's just random fucking people just walking around, people dancing, people playing pianos, people just playing a fucking jazz thingy, whatever the fuck it was called. Like, what is the setting of this film? And then there's like an apartment building, and then all of a sudden we're in the middle of fucking Africa for no fucking reason. Oh, apparently because Native Americans are fucking cool. What is the setting? Where are we? Did they just not have the budget to go in a different area? Look at The Exorcist. That amazing film that changed history in horror films to this fucking day. Ugh. That movie had a low budget and made $400 million. And so you come over to this movie, it basically had twice the budget, but it looks fucking cheaper because they can't even get a real set, they can't even get real makeup, and they can't even get well paying fucking actors. By the way, what is the point of showing the Native American culture? What is the point of going in the middle of Africa for no fucking reason? Oh, to find out about Pazuzu, whatever the fuck you say his name. No, I said in my Exorcist review, I was like, you know what? I want more clarification on Pazuzu. Well, now I fucking wish I didn't ask that because I get my answers here. Apparently, we're going out of Native American culture in the middle of fucking Africa because apparently we need to make this movie 2 hours long. So we're going to go out in the middle of Africa. We're going to look at crickets because apparently crickets are cool. We're going to see James Earl Jones for no reason. Why was he in this movie? Who knows? What's the only thing about this movie? And then you're just out there finding out Pazuzu, and you find out, oh, Regan has psychic abilities, and Pazuzu can go into people who have psychic abilities. When did Regan get psychic abilities? Crickets. We also got locusts too, where we're just like there's a POV shot in this film where we're just like basically a cricket, and we're just flying around Africa, looking down at the fucking culture. We're just going, woohoo! We're going on. You're basically Goose from Top Gun. You're Goose in the back, and you're looking at Maverick in the front, and you're just going on a little ride as a fucking cricket. Why? Because apparently crickets are cool. What is this story? What is the story of this film? Hypnotizing Reagan. I'm just gonna keep saying this. Look at The Exorcist. That had a simple story. A girl gets possessed by a demon. Priests have to come in and take the demon out of her. And you know what this writer said? You know what? We're gonna make this the film. I'm going to write down Reagan gets possessed, does not get possessed, has to be hypnotized, and the entire movie is just bleep, bleep, bleep. And then we're gonna introduce locusts. We're going to have James Earl Jones in here. We're gonna have a weird score where girls just going, oh. What was this? What was this composer on when he made the score? Because whatever it was, I needed it to get through this fucking movie. And what is the story? Who wrote that on paper? Who said that was a good idea for the Exorcist sequel? Before I give you my final thoughts, I just want to say this. I've said this numerous times already throughout this entire video. Who came up with this story? Who said that this was a good idea? Wrote it on paper? Who the fuck said, you know what? I'm gonna give you money, film this movie, then saw the final product, and then said, you know what? That's good enough to release in theaters. We're releasing it to theaters worldwide for critics and audiences to see. Whoever wrote this story should be shamed. And whoever greenlit this movie, whoever gave this movie money, should be shamed down to their core. Who came up with this? I'm trying to do some throat singing. Oh, basically the music in this movie. Oh, no joke. All in all, guys, I don't love The Exorcist like so many people do. I'm not the hugest fan of it. But just because of this film that offends me down to my core, makes me appreciate that original film much more and makes me love it a lot more. So, with that being said, if you love the original Exorcist, if you think that is one of the scariest films of all time, one of your favorite films of all time, don't even fucking bother with The Exorcist 2, The Heretic. It is not worth your time. Save your life. The 2 hours that I spent watching this movie. Do not waste your time. So go ahead and skip this movie. Better yet, this movie can go fuck itself. You guys think about this piece of shit movie? For some reason, do you actually like this movie? Please let me know why you actually like this movie. Please try to explain to me why you actually like this movie. Or you like me and almost everybody who basically fucking despises this movie. Thank you all so much for watching my 10-minute rant. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, like it. If you love to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you will get notified for my latest videos. And of course, until my next video, I'll see you all next time.